Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the MTA YouTube channel. Here tonight, a sold-out capacity crowd has filled the MTA arena. If you're new here, be sure to crush that subscribe button, like the video, comment down below, tell us what you thought about tonight's show. But right now, 16 of the baddest of the bad are going to be throwing it down on our Pin the Point Series style track. The grass has been laid out. The drivers have made a couple of quick time passes, proving that this track is one bad, fast unit out here tonight. And we're going to see some wild and crazy racing action here in week 3 of the January season. The man to beat tonight, Javon Woodrow and Velociraptor, holding on to that championship flag for 2 weeks in a row, will tonight be night number 3, or is somebody going to finally dethrone the champion? Here's how round 1 shakes down. Iron Outlaw taking on Captain America. Hot Wheels taking on Avenger. Brutus returns to take on the Boogie Van, and then we're going to see the return of Sudden Impact getting ready and taking on Brodozer. Other side of the bracket, Aftershock taking on Wreck-It Crew. Then Zombie takes on Team Mints. Mazda Patrol taking on Jester, and then the West Virginia Mountaineer gets his first shot at the champion, Javon Woodrow, and Velociraptor. He's going to see if he can take that checker flag into round 2 competition. Up first at the line here tonight as we kick off week 3 of the January season. It's the return of Roland Cantwell. He came into this event as champion, the Iron Outlaw Ford out of Tonganoxie, Kansas. He's trying to get back on top of the mountain. He has to go through Cameron Norman, new kid on the block, and the all-new Captain America staged over here on the inside lane. One of these drivers will advance on into round 2 competition. They're all trying to get the championship here tonight in week 3 of the January season. Who's going to go to round 2 first here tonight? Outlaw and Captain America. Green light goes down there side by side. Outlaw with the early lead. Here comes Captain America on the inside. He tried to come back on them as they approach the shutdown area, but I do believe Roland Cantwell and Iron Outlaw is your round 1 winner here tonight over Cameron Norman and Captain America. As we go back and check out your MTA photo finish, your winner, Roland Cantwell and Iron Outlaw, he will advance into round 2 competition here tonight. Now next up here tonight in round 1 action, we're going to see the return of Jimmy Bones Ferguson in the Avenger Chevrolet out of Columbus, Michigan, just fresh off of that Holiday Havoc 3 championship win a couple of weeks ago. He is now ready to take on Nicholas Moore in the Hot Wheels Ford. He's been proven to be a top 10 contender out here on the MTA circuit. He's trying to get to the top of the mountain here tonight. He's got to go through one of the best of the business in Jimmy Bones Ferguson in Avenger over here on the inside lane. Ford and Chevrolet, green light goes down, the hammer's been dropped side by side, up and over the first set of cars, and Hot Wheels looks like he pulls it out as both drivers turn it over down inside of the shutdown area. Each driver caught one side of that van stack as they try to shut the trucks down and get them loaded, and now both of them are upside down. Let's go back and check out your MTA replay. Off the line, they pretty much both cut a great light side by side all the way down the straightaway, up and over the first jump now. Hot Wheels pulling a slight lead. Here comes Ferguson on the inside, and Jimmy Ferguson and Avenger will just outshine Nicholas Moore and Hot Wheels here tonight. He pulled it out by inches going across that finish line. What a comeback for Jimmy Ferguson and Avenger. But now our MTA track crew officials are down there. Jimmy's out of the truck. Is A-OK. A little bummed out that he tore the truck up here tonight early on in round 1 competition. The MTA track crew and officials down there to roll Avenger back over. A lot of thrashing down in the Avenger pit area with Team Scream. Hopefully he'll get that truck back. Team Scream's been a top contender all season long. Avenger has to move on into round 2 competition tonight. However, the truck has been beat up here in round 1 competition. Hopefully we'll see him back for round 2. We'll have an update on him later here tonight. But next up, another Team Scream representative, MTA original, Greg Durbin and Brutus. He is back in action, ready to take on Jessica Cook in the Boogie Van Ford Astro Van, all the way from Hagerstown, Maryland. Now last week she was over here on the inside lane, came over that final jump and slammed the left front tire into a stack of cars, broke the orbital valve on the steering pump, but crew's got it back and ready. Boogie Van set to take on Brutus here tonight in round 1 competition. Who's going to round 2? Green light goes down and off the line they go. They're side by side. Now Brutus going a slight lead, and Greg Durbin and Brutus will pull it out, and Jessica Cook turning over the Boogie Van down inside of the shutdown area. What a ride it was as Greg Durbin and Brutus will advance on into round 2 competition here tonight. But now we're trackside down there on the course inside the shutdown area. They're getting ready to roll. Jessica Cook and Boogie Van right side up. came over the far end of that bus stack. Looks like they snapped off the left front tire, and we thought last week they had problems with that orbital valve in the steering pump. Tonight, sheared off the knuckle on the axle housing. A lot of work to do for Boogie Van. The fans love it. However, a lot of thrashing to do for the Boogie Van team here tonight after round one. But next up here tonight in competition, Charlie Hubbard. He's representing the Backyard Beast. Lost a body on sudden impact last week. He's got his hands full here tonight, however, taking on the wild man Ryan Johnson, who's gone head-to-head with their team captain, Javon Woodrow and Velociraptor. He's got his hands full, however, because Ryan Johnson wants a big comeback win here tonight on Thursday Night Thunder. Charlie Hubbard trying to etch out a name for himself here on the MTA circuit. Who's going on to round two? Brodozer sudden impact. Green light goes down off the line. Hubbard's got a whole shot on him up and over no man's land. On two wheels, what a save by Charlie Hubbard in sudden impact as he almost got into Ryan Johnson in his lane over there. What a ride it was. We're going to go back and take another look at your MTA replay. An incredible save by one of Backyard Beast's very own, Charlie Hubbard. He pulls the whole shot on Ryan Johnson and Brodozer, coming all the way down the straightaway, up and over the first set of cars, right here in no man's land. He got a little crossed up. Ryan Johnson and Brodozer just edged him out at the finish line. But watch Charlie Hubbard here in sudden impact on two wheels, kicked over the rear steer, brought it back down on all four tires, and what an incredible save for Charlie Hubbard at sudden impact. Ryan Johnson does pick up the win, but Charlie Hubbard stealing the show here tonight in round one. Speaking about stealing the show, Savvy Zillinger returns and Team Scream, the all-new Wreck-It crew at the line, ready to take on Jake Ehrlich in the Aftershock Chevrolet. He hasn't fared out too well this season. He's trying to get a name going for himself here on the Thursday Night Thunder scene. He's got to go through Savvy Zillinger, who's had a lot of success in the all-new Wreck-It crew. Staged over here on the inside lane. A battle of the Bowtie Chevrolet. Green light goes down off the line. Savvy's got a whole shot. Wreck-It crew pulling a big-time lead now. It puts Aftershock on the trailer here tonight after round one competition. Jake Ehrlich was hanging right there with her. Just not enough in the end to beat out the Wreck-It crew machine. Next up here tonight, inside of round one competition, Preston Hurd returns in Zombie. He had a good showing out here in week one on Thunder. He's trying to get out here and get on top of the mountain. However, Ethan Medlin, who made our crunch of the week last week, the Team Mints machine all the way from Paxton, Illinois, he's trying to get the truck into victory lane for Team Destruction. We got to see what he's got to do. Body damage on both these trucks after the last few weeks. They've been clanging and banging out here on the MTA circuit. Who's going on to round two? Zombie and Team Mints down the straightaway. They go side by side to the start, jump through no man's land. A good race, but Preston Hurd and Zombie looks like he had just enough to edge out Team Mints here tonight in round one competition. As we go back and check out your MTA photo finish, we're going to take a couple of different frames at this because it was way too close to call inside the shutdown area. There's frame number one. Preston Hurd and Zombie has already broke the line there down inside the shutdown area, and clear as day, Zombie gets the win over Team Mints here tonight by a little bit. Next up here tonight, all the way from St. Cloud, Minnesota, Flying Brian Prazak returns in the 30th anniversary Monster Patrol, ready now to take on the bad boy himself, Johnny Retlaw and Jester. He made the crunch of the week in week one here on Thursday Night Thunder. There you see the damage done that was done to the Jester lane over there in that far lane. He's trying to get back on top of the mountain. Monster Patrol taking on Jester. Both drivers are staged and ready to go at the line. Who's going to take it all the way to round two as we get set to go green? Off the line they go now, side by side down the straight stretch. Monster Patrol has the slight lead. Jester coming back, and it's all Flying Brian as he slams into the wall inside of the shutdown area. What a ride. Flying Brian, no doubt about it, flying out here tonight. He puts Jester on the trailer early. Monster Patrol will advance on in the round two competition, but now it's down to the nitty-gritty. Aiden Johnson, representing Johnson Motorsports in the legendary West Virginia Mountaineer, is going to take a shot at your reigning defending champion, now a two-time Thursday Night Thunder champion, Javon Woodrow in Velociraptor. He stays over here on the outside lane, representing the Backyard Beast. He's trying to go for number 3 here tonight. Can he make it a three-peat? Here's the green light. Velociraptor and the Mountaineer down the straightaway. Mountaineer has a whole shot. Velociraptor coming back on him in a close race down there as they approach the shutdown area. Aiden Johnson was giving it all he had over here on the inside lane in the West Virginia Mountaineer. But I do believe Javon Woodrow and Velociraptor, a little love tap down there. He got the win over the West Virginia Mountaineer. Here's a look at your photo finish. Look how close it is. But Javon Woodrow and Velociraptor will carry the championship flag on in the round two competition here tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, we've had some wild action here tonight in round two. It's only going to get better from here. But first, a word from our friends over at Crush This.
It's bigger. It's louder. It's better than ever. This still isn't your typical motorsports podcast. This is the 10th anniversary of Crush This, a monster truck podcast brought to you by J Concepts. For 10 years, your hosts, the monster truck Canucker Bradshaw and Dan Chichagash, have brought you into the minds and personalities of the monster truck industry. Strap in and hold on tight. This is Crush This!
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to week 3 of the January season here tonight on Thursday Night Thunder. Here's how round 2 action is going to be shaken down. Iron Outlaw set to take on Avenger. Brutus matched up against Brodozer. Then we look at the other side of the bracket. Wreck-It Crew set to take on Zombie. And then Monster Patrol, Flying Brian gets a shot at your reigning champion, Javon Woodrow and Velociraptor, who's still looking for a three-peat here tonight for the Backyard Beast. All these drivers are staged and ready to go. The storyline was Avenger earlier. They are back at the line, ready to compete. Jimmy Bones Ferguson ready to rock the house at Chevrolet Camp out of Columbus, Michigan. He, however, takes on Roland Cantwell, the Ford Expedition out of Tonganoxie, Kansas. He's representing the Gravel Gladiators out here tonight. The Ford over here on the inside lane looking to reclaim the championship flag he came into this season with. Both drivers are staged and ready to go. Ferguson with a little bit of damage over there in that far lane on Avenger. Does he have enough to beat the Outlaw here tonight? Ford versus Chevrolet. Here's the green light now as we go down the straightaway. Outlaw hold right there with him up and over no man's land, and the Outlaw will pull out a win over Jimmy Ferguson here tonight. Roland Cantwell advancing on in the Iron Outlaw Ford for the Gravel Gladiators out here on Thunder. What a ride it was for Jimmy Ferguson. A tough break for him here tonight. You got to wonder if that previous rollover had any effect on the performance of that truck. Next up here tonight, the Wild Man, Ryan Johnson and Brodozer. He is back in action trying to take home another Thursday Night Thunder championship. However, he's got to take on a longtime veteran, Greg Durbin and Brutus, all the way from Columbus, Michigan, the 3-time Thursday Night Thunder champion to his own credit. Out here trying to take another big-time name out of competition here in round 2. Two veteran drivers about to throw it down here in the second matchup of round 2. Brutus taking on Brodozer. Greg Durbin taking on Ryan Johnson. Here's the green light now down the straightaway. They go. They're side by side. Brodozer with a slight lead on the inside lane. But Durbin was hanging right there with him as it went open over that last set of cars, shutting it down, making a little bit of contact inside of the shutdown area. However, Ryan Johnson and Brodozer, your round 2 winner here tonight. He'll match up against Roland Cantwell and Iron Outlaw. But now, Preston Hurd returns in Zombie. He is ready and back in action to take on Savvy Zillogy in the Wreck-It Crew Chevrolet, representing Team Scream out here tonight. They've matched up already this season. Wreck-It Crew got the better of him. Zombie out here trying to make a name for himself to kick off 2025. He's already proven to be a top-tier driver this season, and he's trying to make it even further. He's got to take out Savvy Zillogy and Wreck-It Crew here tonight, who made it to the finals. Here's the green light down the straightaway. Zombie got the whole shot on Wreck-It Crew through no man's land now. Over goes Savvy Zillogy and Wreck-It Crew, and Preston Hurd will take it all the way down to the wall protection. Zombie advancing on in the semifinals here tonight. What a ride it was for Savvy Zillogy and Wreck-It Crew. As we go back and check out your MTA replay here, ladies and gentlemen, Zombie did pull out the whole shot coming down the straightaway. Savvy Zillogy trying to come back on him now. They go up and over the first jump. They settle it down in no man's land. It's a big time there for Savvy Zillogy. She tries to get it under control, and over she goes across the finish line. Zombie pulling out a big time win. MTA track crew officials are down there getting her off the track, but now the next 2 competitors are staged and ready to go. Flying Brian Prazak out of St. Cloud, Minnesota, the 30th anniversary Monster Patrol, who looked wicked fast in round 1, gets his crack at the reigning defending champion, Javon Woodrow, in the Backyard Beast. In Velociraptor over here on the inside lane. Can he hang on to that flag for one more ride here tonight in round 2? Monster Patrol wants that championship win bad. Who's it going to be going to the semis? Green light goes down off the line. They go there side by side. Velociraptor pulling out a lead on him. Monster Patrol trying to come back, and Javon Woodrow will dump it over on its side. Not a hard rollover as he went off the side of that van stack, but Flying Brian was hanging right there with him. Javon Woodrow and Velociraptor will take home the championship flag in the semifinal competition. Ladies and gentlemen, we got a lot more great racing still to come. Is Velociraptor going to make it a 3-peat here tonight? We're going to find out next after the break when semifinals returns. Through humble beginnings, who knew that a legacy was about to arise? Capturing the first ever Thursday Night Renegades Championship win, the legacy would prevail and continue on for the next 5 years. A leader, a champion, and the gold standard of what an MTA superstar represents. A competitor on the course and a great teammate off the track.
But he takes on a long-time veteran, Rich Wagner, in the long-hair, first ever Thursday night championship.
Despite heavy competition out on the MTA circuit, the never-say-die attitude of Rich Wagner is what made him a 16-time champion.
The man to beat tonight is none other than 10-time champion, Rich Wagner in the long-hair.
It wasn't going to be easy, but who knew history was about to be made?
Considering right now, Wagner has us off the line, up and over no man's right here. An easy work for Rich Wagner in the long-hair. 7-time champion, 10-time champion. Here's the green light. They're off to a good start. Head-to-head, up no man's right. Oh my Lord, what a race to go from this line. But he rolls up against former 4-time Thursday night Thunder champion Rich Wagner in the long-hair.
Trailblazing a legacy on the MTA circuit that no mortal man can seem to ever come close to, with multiple championship victories.
He draws up against the legendary Rich Wagner in the long-hair Chevrolet, a 4-time Thursday night Thunder champion.
Even being on top of the mountain, the fight never stopped to become the absolute best.
And what a piece of driving by Rich Wagner. It's showtime. It's
No, Grave Digger with a slight lead. Vince coming back now. It's Digger. Pulls it out. Oh, look out. Vince got into Grave Digger in the shutdown area. And they go there pretty much even. Now the lead going to Grave Digger over the car. It was close and Digger turns it over. Grave Digger and Predator now. Another straight stretch. They're dead even to the first jump over the car. What a race. Ladies and gentlemen, what a race. Down the straight stretch. They're dead even now to the first jump. Who's going to take it home? What a race it is, folks. Council got him on the line. The Grave Digger's trying to come back over the last of the car. Wagner may have pulled it out. Off the line they go now. They're pretty much even down to the first jump over the car. It's close. What a great race. Green light goes down now. Shaker got him off the line. The Digger's coming back now over the car. It is close.
Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, it is my distinct honor to welcome your first inductee into the 2025 MTA Hall of Fame, the Phenom, Rich Wagner. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to week 3 of the January season here tonight on Thunder. Here's how semifinal action is going to be shaken down. Iron Outlaw set to take on the Brodozer, other side of the bracket. Preston Hurd and Zombie, who's looking fast here tonight, ready to take on the reigning defending champion, Javon Woodrow, representing the Backyard Beast here tonight, and Velociraptor, looking to make it a three-peat with that championship flag here for 2025. We're going to find out if he can do it. But right now, the wild man, Ryan Johnson and Brodozer, he's carving out a name for himself once again. However, he takes on an old-time rival, the Cantwell family back in style. Roland Cantwell and Iron Outlaw representing the Gravel Gladiators here tonight on the inside lane. He's ready to throw down and get that championship flag back that he lost in week 1. Who's going to take it to the finals? Brodozer, Outlaw. Here's the green light now. Off the line they go, side by side. They're dead even through no man's land. And Brodozer looks like he got it over Roland Cantwell on the outside lane. They come over that final set of cars through no man's land, and Brodozer pulls the trigger. He gets the win over Iron Outlaw here tonight in our semifinal matchup. Brodozer is now in the finals. Who is he going to meet there? Will it be Preston Hurd and Zombie, who's itching to get his very first Thunder Championship? Or is it going to be the defending champion, Javon Woodrow and Velociraptor, looking for championship number 3 out here on Thursday Night Thunder? He has been bad fast all season long. Zombie, however, he wants a shot at that championship win. He knows he's got to go through the champion to make it to the finals. Who's going to match up against Brodozer in the final round? Here's the green light now. Velociraptor and Zombie down the straightaway. Javon Woodrow's got to lead. Zombie trying to come back on him at the line. And overthrows Woodrow again in the far lane. Up and over the side of that van stack. And Zombie was right there on his tail coming across the finish line. But Javon Woodrow and Velociraptor, your semifinal winner here tonight over Preston Hurd and Zombie. And ladies and gentlemen, that will set up the final round showdown. You couldn't ask for a bigger final than this. The Wild Man and Brodozer, Javon Woodrow and Velociraptor. The finals are next. Now, before we get to the final round showdown here tonight, week 3 on Thunder, we're going to take you back to our crunch of the week. Earlier tonight in round 1, Jessica Cook in Boogie Van takes on Greg Durbin and Brutus. She turns it over down inside of the shutdown area, snapped off the left front tire. Boogie Van out of commission, but that is your crunch of the week in week 3 of the January season. And welcome back to Thursday Night Thunder, ladies and gentlemen. It's come down to this, the final round showdown. The Wild Man, Ryan Johnson and Brozer trying to get back on top of the mountain and reclaim that championship flag. However, Javon Woodrow in Velociraptor came into 2025 with a bang, an all-new truck, an all-new team, and it's working well for him out here. He's trying to go for a three-peat here tonight and hold on to that championship flag. Look at the credentials that the Wild Man Ryan Johnson has gotten over in his career on MTA. Javon Woodrow came in about 2022. He's now racking them up with that brand new Velociraptor stage over here on the inside lane. He's trying to get Thursday Night Thunder championship win number 3 out here and hang on to that flag for the 3rd week in a row. If anybody can upset him here tonight, it's the Wild Man and Brodozer. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the finals. Brodozer, Velociraptor. It's showtime here tonight, week 3 of the January season. Down the straightaway, Velociraptor with Liam Johnson trying to come back on him now. What an incredible race, both drivers taking it all the way down to the shutdown area. What an incredible race and what an incredible final here to wrap up week 3 of the January season. Not sure who got the win as both drivers laid it all on the line here tonight. What an incredible matchup for the final round showdown. Week 3 of the January season. We're going to find out who got the championship win here tonight. There's another look at your MTA replay, and off the line, Javon Woodrow and Velociraptor pulls out a big time hole shot up and over the first set of cars. They settle it down in no man's land, and at the line, Javon Woodrow and Velociraptor will pull out a 3-time championship over Ryan Johnson here tonight, who put up a heck of a fight in the Brodozer machine out of that far lane. So ladies and gentlemen, at this time, please help me in congratulating now a 3-time Thursday Night Thunder champion, Javon Woodrow from the Backyard Beast in Velociraptor. And ladies and gentlemen, what an absolutely incredible night of racing here in week 3 of the January season on Thunder. Javon Woodrow and Velociraptor now 12-0 out here on the January season. Can he hang on to that championship flag to close out the January season next week? We're going to find out then. Thank you guys for all your support here tonight on Thunder. Be sure, if you haven't already, crunch that subscribe button, and I'll catch you down the road.
Standing tall up in victory lane, I done brought the pain and now they screaming my name. Yeah, everybody saw me rock the place. Now there's flashbulbs are popping and mics in my face. Always giving the crowd what they need. Now they're wearing my shirts front row to nosebleed. Now the crowd forms is what it's all about. Signing autographs until the lights out. Yeah, it's about that. It's about that. It's been a long time. It's about that time. It's about that. 'Cause it's about that. It's been a long time. It's about that time. It's about that.